And welcome again to another episode of Triple Threat. And happy Memorial Day, and I hope everybody having a good holiday. And thank you to all our men and women of the armed services.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I am Big D, and to my right, the California Kid,
Hey.
and the one, the only, the Pike is on.
Even on the day off, I still don't drive over to see y'all.
Yeah, we love you too. Well, we're back from a lengthy break, and I want to give everybody time to watch Age of Ultron. Holy shit! I gotta say, was pretty pleased. I do have some gripes,
Of course.
but what you guys think?
Good movie. Very good.
Like there needed to be another reason why Jeremy Renner's badass. I mean, just no one quiet. That's the guy who played Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, y'all just went quiet there.
No, Jerry. Here's the thing.
I'm glad he had that moment. He totally stole the show, and he was fantastic, especially when he talked to Scarlett.
Yeah, that was good.
And just laying it down like he talked like a fucking football coach.
Yeah, that was just
But
awesome.
we got robots. It's above the town's above ground, and I got bow and arrows. None of this makes sense.
He just broke it down.
I'm totally geeking out of that, but go on.
I love the way he broke that down, though, man. He broke it down to it like, look, I got no time for sides or trying to convince you. When you walk out there,
Can't be babysitting.
it's like you're either gonna walk out there and be an Avenger, or you're gonna stay here, but you're gonna do one. It's like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it pretty much was a Hawkeye movie. But I did like the opening scene with all the action and stuff like that. The one scene with Iron Man burst in and he's like, "Hey fellas, can we talk?" And he just keeps shooting and he gets shot with the ricochet of the bullets. And then he's like, "Good talk," and the guy's like, "No, it wasn't." That was funny.
That was funny.
I always love when Josh Whedon does that sequence of showing them in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
And fighting, going back and forth, and then that one part at the end where they're all together, marching, whatever. It was really cool.
Yeah, the running gag through the whole movie with Cap and the leg, which
that was great.
Oh yeah, that was the big laugh. Absolutely, and you guys saw Days of Future Past, right?
Yeah,
that was good.
All right, let's put it on the table. Who played Quicksilver better?
The dude from Days of Future Past.
Yeah,
and I only say that is because Quicksilver was limited in this. He was kind of limited in this movie too. And
Evan Peters in Days of Future Past got to show the personality, but it was great seeing Quicksilver and Ultron be so badass.
I have a problem with Ultron.
Why?
What's the guy's name that's voicing him?
I forgot.
James Spader. James Spader did a great job as Ultron, but Josh Whedon, I understand what he was trying to do with Ultron, but the whole humanity thing went on way too long. At some point, he should have cut that off and just went full on psycho. I think he
did kind of dance, try to justify himself a little too
much.
Yeah,
the part like he's the menacing guy, but then he turned into I'm not this guy. I'm not.
Yeah, but at some point he should have stopped that and just went full on menacing psycho.
I think going into that final quarter of the movie, he should have already been past the point of of being playing as Satan, trying to justify himself as good. That's the basic movie premise of a villain.
Compared to other Marvel movies, you haven't seen a Marvel villain that much great personality since Loki.
Yeah, he had I'll give him this. The character had a great personality.
What about Winter Soldier?
That was good.
Winter Soldier was more robotic, though.
It was
more robotic than Ultron.
Yeah, but him and Robert Redford's character was,
Yeah, but, I think Ultron's more close to Loki, though.
I don't think that.
Well.
But, my other gripe is the way they made Bruce Banner in the movie. They made him into a wuss.
He's not a wuss. He's just trying to control it, And look what happens when he loses control. He destroyed the whole town.
This has always been a theme.
Yeah, but All right, first of all, where did this whole love connection between him and Black Widow come from? Last time I checked, in the first Avenger movie, they were made it seem like Hawkeye and Black Widow was going to hook up.
Not
They
really.
were
It was
just
just more
best
like
friends.
that was more brother sister kind of thing.
They were besties, yeah. They were just
Yeah, that was
besties.
kind of what it was.
But with this one, like I mean, I didn't have a problem with it, but my problem came in when they play to the Hulk theme. That he's always concerned about snapping or something like that. Whether it's in his control, I get that, but I mean, it's by the end of the movie, it didn't make sense because I think she had more than proven that she could handle it. You know what I mean? It's like
And then plus she was pretty much wanting to be with him, and he's like, no,
that makes sense. Like yeah, that makes sense.
bullshit.
Okay. Psychologically, there's no reason, no matter what background you're from, if a woman as beautiful as that, who you don't have to worry about impregnating, pretty much is into you. Like, I don't care how righteous you are. That's a win. You gotta take that. That's a win. Plus she pretty much can calm you down from your Hulk syndrome. Come on.
I didn't understand that either.
Like, come on.
But
yeah, I did, but it's there. I'm just saying, how do you turn that down? Psychologically, the character writing makes sense. Like, how are you going to turn away from her now? How do you do that?
And also, I completely forgot about Vision was going to be in this movie. I'm like, oh my god, because I thought oh my god, it's going to be
not the original.
a new body for Ultron.
Oh my god, you could have been in the screen room with the theater with us, and when he did what he did, and it just
so awesome.
Like 7 straight shit from everyone.
That was awesome.
But that was a good interest. You get to see the preview of Civil War with the fight with Iron Man and Captain.
I think that's what good chunk of what the movie doing. It was preparing you for Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
they've been going back and forth since the first Avengers movie. So.
But yeah, it was cool as hell when Vision came out, and then when he got himself the cape. That was awesome too. Yeah. It's kind of funny that I forgot about it because I did get the cup at the cinema that they were selling.
Also, like Thor had me tripping out.
Thor was great.
Thor cracking me up. I mean,
man, Hemsworth had this thing going. It was really cool.
But
it was just rolling with it. And shit.
Chris was killing.
Yeah, but it was cool to see Falcon and seeing Don Cheadle as a War Machine instead of Iron Patriot. I never understood why they was so in a rush to put him in the Iron Patriot armor.
That was just a one-off, I think.
I was glad that they put him back in the War Machine outfit for this movie. But was anybody upset that Quicksilver died so quick? I'm like, are they seriously gonna kill them all?
Oh yeah, they had to do that one shock moment.
But I did like his scenes with Hawkeye when you see that coming, and then when Scarlet Witch tried to come up on Quicksilver. I mean not Quicksilver, Hawkeye. He put an arrow in her head, saying, "I don't want to get mind control anymore."
That was awesome. That was freaking awesome to wear.
And then when after Hawkeye talked to Scarlet Witch, and then she came out like a badass and started kicking all the crap out of the robots.
Major kudos to that woman, to that actress. So much more talented than her sisters. I mean,
I
would tell people that's the Olsen twins' little sister. They were like, "What?"
Yeah, she owned it,
and she barely looked at them both of them.
I know, right? I mean,
but and then he came and got her, and then Hawkeye was like, "Nobody would know." And he just pulled the bow back. But then he saved Hawkeye and the kid, and I'm like, man, that's some shit.
It was.
And then it was badass when Scarlet Witch killed the Ultron.
Oh yeah, that was some Mortal Kombat fatality shit.
Yeah, and then they set up, Thor going off to back to Asgard for Ragnarok, which was pretty cool to see Luther in there. That was awesome.
It was cool seeing Ancient Carter too.
Yeah, then have Tony leave and then setting up for Civil War. And then they showed the new Avengers facility, and then they showed the new Avengers.
How adorable was that when just when he was about to say a symbol, they cut it off?
Yeah, that was kind of fun though.
Oh,
But I didn't get to see the other credit when Thanos came out, and he pretty much said that he was gonna do things himself.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was so disappointed there was nothing after all the credits.
Yeah, everybody sat in and waited.
There was this big rumor online, and I was really glued to it. They said there was this big rumor that Spider-Man was gonna pop up.
Well, we found
And
out.
like that's what the big thing was, and they didn't show the credits. They showed the credits beforehand, and it was top secret and nothing. And my wife and our friend Shannon just looked at me like, "You asshole." It's like you told me someone was coming. So I thought it was coming too. I guess I was lied to.
Oh.
You know, but still, it was fun.
Yeah, I won't put it over Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but it was still a good movie.
I want to put it over Guardians.
Or Guardians, no.
Guardians was on another level. That was great.
Yeah, it still is. You know, still gotta wait 2 damn years for that.
But did you see the pics of Captain America: Civil War?
I saw some pics, yeah.
What saddens me because they film it in Atlanta. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, like the main person been posting pics of Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to know where they are in Atlanta. I want to go see if I can go on the set.
Yeah,
They're probably getting their.
That's top secret.
They probably rent their equipment from PC&E, and they're probably PC&E. I actually led a tour through there one time. It's a studio. It's basically an equipment hub for all production in Atlanta, and they have everything. And
it's kind of fun.
Very cool people
going to be the one. That is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know where they'd be filming, but you know.
But they had the new get up for Falcon and get to see Crossbones.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. So on to more pick news. We got our first look at the Suicide Squad. Honestly, the only one that I liked was Harley Quinn. No shock.
Yeah, Harley looked right.
It was good. I'm
still bummed Tom Hardy ain't gonna be in it.
Yeah,
I hope that's not a bad sign for it, but
no, just he really wanted to, but they were still working on that movie with him and DiCaprio, and the scheduling messed up. He said he really wanted to do it too, and just, you know. But yeah, Harley Quinn was. People have been skeptical, but I think number one to me, he got the right girl doing it, Margot Robbie.
She could do it.
And if you see her in Wolf of Wall Street, you know she can get crazy. And just the hairstyle, the whole vibe, and just everything. And
do y'all agree with?
I think more people are excited with Jared Leto as Joker than Affleck as Batman at this point.
I got some gripes with that too.
Which part, Affleck or Leto?
Leto.
Okay.
I really don't know what to think about this Joker. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but the whole tattoos and that stuff.
That's a little through me.
His acting better be on. His acting better blow me out of the water.
His acting is going to have to be there.
His acting going to have to.
He's got the ability. He's got the skills. I mean,
I won't gripe about it, but the one where it had him shirtless and had the tattoos and all that. It's almost as bad as in the New 52.
Did it turn out to be that was actually fake?
No, it wasn't, because it showed in the pics that he did have the tattoos.
But they show, like, in the back, it shows Harley Quinn tattooing him. That's why he looks like that.
Yeah.
The hand on the head and all that.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I just, we're probably not even going to get a thing of a teaser until Comic-Con, because they ain't coming out until next August.
Yeah. But, hopefully, his acting improves.
I expect it to be very, very, very violent.
I hope it is.
You might as well give it a rated freaking R.
I'm still on the fence about Will Smith as Deadshot.
That is one of my primary.
That one pic of him in the cowboy hat and stuff. I'm like, seriously? Did we not learn our lesson from Wild Wild West?
I think that was a bit of a gag. I don't think he's gonna wear that.
I hope not.
No. They wouldn't do that.
The thing is, and then the big rumor is like apparently Ben Affleck was there.
Oh
yeah.
God.
I guess Batman is gonna pop up. I wonder how close is this gonna be to the cartoon movie.
I hope a lot.
But, you know, like, you remember the cartoon movie, he kicked all their asses at one point.
I mean...
Look who he is.
So, but it looks good. I'm excited because, again, it's just like Marvel, it's like DC trying something new. So, thank God. So, it's just, we'll play the wait and see game.
Yeah. So, on to another sneak peek we got was the trailer for the Supergirl that's coming out on CBS.
Mondays at 8. You believe that?
So, is it going up against Gotham?
Yeah, starting in November. Well, actually, September they're going to be doing Monday Night Football. No, wait. Yeah, they're going to do... No, it's because of Thursday Night Football. So, they're going to put Big Bang Theory at 8 for a while. Then in November, that's when they're going to put Supergirl on.
Okay. I'll say this.
So, it's like, well... That's going to be a fun little battle.
But,
I'll say this. It's going to be all about the acting. It's going to be all about...
It's so fun because Fancy's cousins, Jamie and Reed, they watch Glee, and they remember the girl from Glee, and completely hate her. And Jamie said she's not even going to watch it because she couldn't stand her in Glee.
I mean, it's really going to come down to if the episodes are scripted well and the acting is on point, they can do this. But
I don't know if most of our viewers remember this, but remember Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman?
Yeah.
Dean appears in it too.
Huh?
Dean Cain appears in the pilot.
Yeah, he's the dad, the adopted dad of Supergirl.
And the woman who plays Supergirl in that movie is the adopted mom.
Yeah. But
little fanboy there.
Yeah, but that's what I get. I get the vibe of Lois and Clark from this. It's not a good thing. But
Lois and Clark wasn't bad at
it wasn't bad until the later
it jumped the shark
seasons.
Yeah, it jumped the shark. Like those first 2 or 3 seasons, it was great.
It was really entertaining. It just jumped the shark.
But the reason I said it is because they say they're trying to target the women, and I'm like, seriously, not a lot of women are in the comic books, no matter how hard you try.
I mean, it's grown over the years, though.
I don't know. I just think that they're gonna probably change their mind at the end of season 1, depending on the ratings. But if it gets as bad as I thought it's going to be about them trying to target more the women than the comic book fans, this is probably going to get like 1.5 seasons. I'm being generous.
If you're targeting the majority,
because like I said, I saw the pilot. It's on YouTube, and that funny moment. It seemed like it would have made more sense on CW, but
well,
it was
only
still
about
pretty
the same.
good. It had good action. The action was good.
Yeah.
It looked right.
She what's her name, Melissa, and something. She did her thing. I didn't realize, and so it had funny moments, and the way they would cut to the chase of her starting to do the superhero thing, and brought up her cousin. They never said Superman. That was the funny part.
Well, I think they can't. I think it's the same thing like with Batman. They can't really name drop them. They can reference them, but they can't name drop them. Which pissed me off. Which pissed me off about Arrow, because they had Harley Quinn on the second season of Arrow, but because of the movie, they had to not reference her anymore, and they had to kill off. Well, never mind.
Can't go too far.
It's okay. It's here's the thing. I thought the trailer was a little long. I thought it was a little lengthy. I think it gave
7 minutes, wasn't
it?
No, 6.
It gave too much because okay. They didn't need to show me 6 minutes of the show to sell me. I mean,
also, was I the only one trying to think of who Calissa Flockhart was? And I'm like,
who she was playing or
who she was? Because I was like, I remember that name, and then I went back and found out it's Ally Beale. I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah.
So yeah, and then found out that Jim is a brother, and he's not a nerd.
Yeah, like what?
And his egg is from True Blood.
And
Well, who?
Remember True Blood season 2? That was Eggs.
Eggs.
You know his name was he met what's the black girl's name? Tara.
Oh,
And
you mean what's her name? The dude that died?
yeah, got shot in the head. Remember he said his name was Eggs?
Oh, not Suki's friend's boyfriend at the time. That was in the cult with her.
Yeah.
That's him?
That's him.
Okay. But still, Jimmy is not that dude. He's a nerd. I mean, I don't know. And then to find out her friend is gonna be Toy Man. I mean, uh,
I bought freaking like.
you didn't know that the dude that did the suit and was talking about tell your cousin that case don't work. Actually, don't tell him.
He's gonna be Toy Man.
Yeah, he's Toy Man.
Oh my god.
Well, they probably gonna do like they did with in Arrow. I mean, not Arrow, but Flash with Snow. They'll probably do like
I get it. Well, from the pilot, it's like it's gonna be focused on their other crypto-aliens, people from that area coming down to Earth or on Earth,
I don't know how they're gonna mix it with Arrow and Flash, but
they're gonna try.
They're gonna try.
The same branch from CBS, CW.
It's the same writers.
They're gonna try to do a crossover.
It's the same writer and creator.
I mean, if they do crossover episodes, I mean, that's fine. I just, like I said,
that's like an annual thing with Flash and Arrow, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
If they're going,
I'm gonna check it out on the DVR because I'm obviously gonna watch Gotham first, and I can compete with Gotham. I don't think it's gonna be good for them.
Nah.
But then again, CBS has that kind of magic power when it comes to ratings. So
yeah, tell that the Flash of the '80s, tell the Flash of the late '80s, early '90s that.
Ouch, bro. See, they would have been smart. If they had been up to me, I would have put it on after Big Bang Theory. That's what I would have done. That would have been me. But hey, we'll just see what happens.
Well, if
I'm on iffy with it, but I'm still gonna check it out. So that got to count for something.
If they're gonna go for
women who are listening to our show, I hope you watched it.
Okay, if they're gonna go for the majority women audience, it's just like it may affect the writing. Like you said, they change their mind, try to go for more of the women's audience. It's just that getting women into a show like this, you really have to kind of get more into depth with like the drama and the story rather than the powers or anything, because women tend to be more, not saying anything that not to stereotype women, but they tend to be more in their enjoyment tends to be more grounded in reality rather than supernatural sci-fi stuff. They tend to be more grounded in reality.
I don't know. Isn't it mostly women who watch Supernatural?
I mean, yeah, but there's it's something tangible there. There's something they can grasp. There's story with story. You put a lot of women. There aren't many women, with the exception of some very amazing few that really are deep into Dragon Ball Z. I mean, it's so over the top they can't grasp it. Yet they'll watch something like Sailor Moon or whatnot, where there's just a lot of drama and story and love story and a lot of.
The one time I noticed the shift was for me. I knew mostly women who were watching Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to look at Attack on Titan. There's a lot of grounded reality in the show. Like there's this big supernatural. There's only like two supernatural elements in that. There's two. There's of course the Titans, and then there's the system at which they get around that that pulley system. That's it. I mean, other than that, you got story, you got drama, you got death, you got love, you got everything in there. But they'll watch that because it's intriguing, But like you give them something over the top like a mech anime or something, they're not gonna, they're not gonna watch that. It's too much. Like women tend to have a limit, when it comes to that kind of thing.
Yeah. You think if Supergirl works, they could once again try again with Wonder Woman?
I don't think they're gonna mess with Wonder Woman, especially with her getting a movie.
That's dangerous.
It depends. If the
movie, it's dangerous, but you gotta wonder.
If the movie fails, then they probably won't ever.
Go.
So gotta wait and see.
All right. Keeping on with DC discussion.
We're all about some DC.
Arrow and Flash completed their season the last week. We're gonna have to be a little discreet because California Kid hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah.
But we're gonna
be as discreet as we can, and
we're gonna get a little. We're just gonna give a little review and then have a full-on discussion when California Kid catches up. I have to say, Flash pretty much is the better season this season.
Oh, Flash definitely, and I'm you know me, I'm Arrow 24/7, but I gotta give it to Flash. This season has been incredible, and I think it was after talking to you, Big D, I realized, Captain Cold is just the coolest. I mean, it's so much cooler they called him Captain Cool, but I'm trying to say Captain Cold, but
I think Captain Cold and Reverse Flash is pretty awesome. I think they like the best villains. Well, I can't say. I can't say without watching
I wish I could have saw more Grodd though.
I can't say that without watching the whole season of Daredevil, but right now they're like the big top villains right now.
Yeah.
Especially what happened with
that's what I think, with Flash, it's not women, it's the fanboys watching that.
Yeah.
And just like I think it's mostly women who watch Arrow.
That episode where he asked Captain Cold for help, and then at the end, and he gave him the reason why what happened. That was fun.
Basically telling him it was his fault.
Yeah, but the best one was the one with Cisco and the Reverse Flash.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, "Well, there's a perfect good reason why I did what I did," but
just all of that, and I thought Arrow was. I loved Arrow. Arrow finale was pretty good.
I didn't know that chick who played Nina was a chick from Spartacus.
Who played Nina? Yeah. What do you mean you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
How the fuck did you not know that?
I didn't.
Didn't you watch the whole thing? I mean,
I watched the first season, but I did watch.
Lucy Lawless was.
No, not Lucy Lawless. The chick that was. You seen Spartacus, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
The chick that was in Spartacus. The chick that was in Spartacus' room after he won that battle. That Lucy Lawless sent to his room to have sex with him. And she
her. Okay,
that's Nina.
Yeah.
That's what's her name? Black Canary's girlfriend.
Really?
She was in Spartacus. That's her.
Oh wow! I never made that connection.
God, she was fine as hell with that. But Arrow, it was good, but I just hate what they did. What's his name? Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal. Well, yeah, because he was leaving the show.
Well, he was doing movies, but
I think he was going back to Teen Wolf.
I just hate that because now it's gonna be limited Arsenal on there. But Thea was good. Thea got better. I guess now Felicity was like the one that you can't stand on the show now. Cause it used to be Thea, now it's Felicity. And why did they make Ray Palmer into a dumb bitch? I mean, he's smart, but goddamn, dude.
I'm just oh my god. You talking about Adam?
Yeah.
Adam. I definitely prefer him as that than Superman.
But
Did you see the trailer for that spinoff they're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But the villain of season 3. Did you like it or?
Which one? There was like 10 villains.
The main one.
Oh, him. Yeah. I like him. And,
I just hate that it's
really brought Arrow to his knees.
I just hate that it's a title now. That pissed me off.
Oh really?
Yeah, that it's a title now. He's like, It's been different. You know what? I'm like, seriously? But they kind of made up with what happened at the end with John Berman. That was pretty
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Good to see uh, Wilson. That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good
Slade, yeah.
Slade. That was awesome. But hopefully we'll talk more about it and get into the new villain of season 4. But like I said, Flash was pretty much the better season between the two. And
Like I said, my favorite episodes, at least with Arrow, was the crossovers.
yeah,
Like that's when they had that fight scene. That was great. That just put me in the mood to play Injustice for a while.
Ollie whooped his ass, especially when he shot him in the back, and dude didn't see him coming. He's like, "You shot me in the back." But enough of oh yeah, we gotta talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't worry about this one, CK. It's not really spoilerish type.
I'm interested, especially with Captain Cole. Let's see, Captain Cole. They brought back the chick to play White Canary.
Thank God for that.
That one scene was coming out of Lazarus Pit was hot as hell though. Hawk Girl.
Then I got Hawk Girl and obviously Adam and the one half of that
Firestorm.
Firestorm, yeah.
All I want to know is who's going to play Savage. That's who I want to see. I want to see how Savage is going to look.
I don't even think they know yet. That's why they didn't really see him.
That's what I want to see. I want to see how they're going to do Savage.
That's a big role.
Huh. But that.
But I think that was not coming out until like what, January?
Yeah, they're going to do the same thing like they did Agent Carter. And they're going to do it when Arrow and...
their lineup is so full as it is. Where the hell are they going to put it?
I don't know. I think they kind of overdoing it a little bit.
Maybe.
But we'll see.
But when you get a chance, CK, go on YouTube and search for Legends of Tomorrow trailer.
Okay, gotcha.
Looked promising, so.
Looked like it had potential.
Yes.
Yep.
Great.
Okay. Time.
Right quick. Did you like Agent Carter, by the way?
I haven't watched it yet.
Honestly, better than S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, that's what I'm gonna try to do over the summer is to get caught up with.
I didn't hate S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D. was cool, but Agent Carter was better to me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to get caught up on both Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter.
Yeah, I saw the first season.
I'm gonna try, I don't know, borrow someone that was and finally watch Daredevil.
Yeah, I gotta finish it.
And then I'll be the one fanboying up on this show going, it was so great.
Daredevil was awesome.
This is the perfect Daredevil. You don't even
You
think
finished
about
the season?
How could you not? Like,
I gotta finish it.
It's on Netflix. Like, everybody at my job has watched it.
Yeah, everybody at your job.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, but everyone at your job, they had to deal with a bunch of crazy kids. Maybe they didn't get tired.
As long as Netflix has got Daredevil, House of Cards, Orange is Orange and New Black, they're gonna be just fine.
Yeah. But alright, let's get into some wrestling now. Well, we don't give a fuck about payback, or what was the other one? There was two.
One Extreme Rules?
Yeah, Extreme Rules. We don't really care. Let's get into
I can't even remember it.
Nexus had TakeOver this past Wednesday. Pretty good show, especially with the ending of the women's match. Damn, Catherine King gonna get to it.
Oh yeah.
I just can't wait to see which one y'all gonna pop the question.
So we get started with what was supposed to be a triple threat match, but unfortunately, sad news: Hideo Itami got injured, so he's gonna be out for 6 to 8 months.
Which is sad because they're around that time they're going to Japan. So.
Yeah, sucks for him. Yeah.
Well, at least when he comes back, he'll be brand new, good as new.
Yeah, but you know,
Better now than too late. I mean,
yeah, but you know, WWE was pretty much hoping for him to be
he
healthy.
can still go though. He could be like a spokes guy. I mean,
Yeah. So because of this, it was just a one-on-one match between Finn Balor and Tyler Breeze, which both had great entrances. I didn't know that one of the girls was Sarita from former TNA Knockout. A lot better than the whole fucking selfie stick bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
But and then Finn Balor's interest was awesome.
That was
as usual, the demon.
the fans went crazy. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah. You know, awesome match. Finn Balor won, so he gets to face the champion. So we get this see him go for the title again.
Yeah.
But
Well deserved. Well deserved.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the one to get it.
Yeah.
He is the favorite. Even from Vince McMahon, he's the favorite. He is the favorite.
Yeah. Match number 2 was Charlotte and Bayley versus Emma and Dana Brooke.
Charlotte and Bayley are just so cute together. It's just adorable.
Yeah.
She's like Charlotte like this bad, violent woman, and Bayley just hug.
Bailey's awesome. I think it was really good. I think they teamed really well. And just for what happened in that match, that was awesome. That when she did the slide through the figure 8. Come on, that was great.
That was great.
Yeah, I kind of dig the whole heel Emma. But I did think, what's his name? Should have did that low blow on Emma like he did. When he brought up the whole getting arrested thing again.
Oh god,
that was kind of a low blow.
That's really low.
But good match. Charlotte and Bayley won the match. Then we got to see Sami Zayn and the whole Cena challenge, which was actually a good match. Just sucks that he got injured.
Yeah.
Hyping up for the crowd. And it was a pretty good match between him and Cena.
It was a good battle.
Yeah, good to see Bret Hart there.
Yeah, that was good too. I like the fact that Bret was there.
Could deal without the whole Heath Slater bullshit. But on the match number 3, which I said the worst of the whole thing, Rhino versus Baron Corbin.
Okay, here's the problem with this match. I had something to say about this match.
Other than Baron Corbin.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. Here's the problem with this match. They want to get him over. They really want they must want really badly to get him over. But
They're really trying.
I know, but this was their opportunity to get him over. They just didn't do the match right. They didn't plan the match out right. You got the right guy in there. You got Rhino in there, okay? For this particular situation, it shouldn't have ended where it ended. If they wanted to get Corbin over so bad, it should have taken way more than that to finish Rhino. The match was a disappointment because people know even beyond his prime, Rhino will be able to pretty much kill Baron Corbin. And the match didn't sell right to me. Watching it and knowing what Rhino had done over the years, it's just kind of like, okay, it's this far. It's this far. We are where we are. Rhino was where he was at that time. I get it. He's older, but it's still freaking Rhino. It's not about, and he's not in bad condition. I'm just saying like that. You can't sell to me that Baron Corbin can just finish Rhino that easily. That's beyond my belief. I mean, and the fact that Corbin is just so generic. Like Corbin needs some work. But
he needs a lot of work.
Yeah, he needs a lot of work. But that match could have made him had they had written it right.
I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. Like, Rhino's not gonna win against the new talent, but you're gonna have to do it sometimes. We're not saying that you should do it all the time. I mean,
This was their chance to make Baron Corbin. He should have come close to beating Rhino several times. This match should have been. They should have let this match fly a little longer than your regular match. They should have let this go on, and then Rhino should have won, and they should have had Corbin chasing Rhino, and then Corbin gets better as he goes along. That's how you make a new star. You have to let him be forged. He hasn't been forged, man. If they didn't want to forge him, they just want Baron Corbin to be this breakout star and be this invincible monster. Then they shouldn't have had him lose. They shouldn't have had him lose that match when Bull, whatever his name, when whatever his name, like Bull Dempsey interfered in that match and cost. They should have never did that. He should have stayed undefeated. They wanted him to get over that way, but they killed that. So now they should have let him kind of be forged. Now you have to do it that way, or else we're not going to buy it.
Yeah, pretty much the fans pretty much turned.
I know, of course they did. I don't understand how these writers after all these years don't get how wrestling works. You're trying to sell us wrestling, and you're trying to make a big man monster, and that's the way you write a story? No, you don't put him in there and have him beat Rhino that easy. No, he should have put up a good fight. He should have looked to be a winner. Rhino should have should have reversed back and gotten out of his finisher, nailed the gore. Went for the pin. Baron Corbin should have got the shoulder up. Do another volley. Rhino hits the gore again, kills him. It's over. They should have done that again the next time they faced. Baron Corbin should be chasing Rhino right now. That would make Baron Corbin. That would make him a star. Rhino is the kind of wrestler who you put in there who will run a series with somebody. Him and RVD. Come on, you gotta let Rhino work, man. They didn't do that. They just trying to say, oh, the old guy's got to put over new talent. Not when you're Baron Corbin, you don't have a lot of skill. When you don't have when you don't have the skills for it, you have to build it, man. That's the problem with it. That's why it's the worst. I agree with Shaddai. It was the worst.
Anything you want to say to that, Pike?
I didn't see it. I just saw clips, and it really did look disappointing. I mean, Rhino deserves better. Corbin definitely deserves better.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they get there, do this again, and get it right. If not, then that's a waste.
Okay, on to the next match. Blake and Murphy versus Enzo and Colin with Carmella. Decent tag match.
You can't teach that.
I think that they're on the rise. I think that Squawk is on the rise. I think they're over. They're way over right now. They're hot. I think that right now.
We talking about both teams or just?
No, I'm talking about mainly Enzo and
Colin
Cass. I'm talking about they're over right now. They are way over,
they are super hot.
And I think right now, like the best thing they can do to keep. I think Blake and Murphy are good opponents. I just think that right now you have to keep the titles on Blake and Murphy because they have nothing else to do if they lose them. So you kind of have to keep the belts on Blake and Murphy.
That's probably true because at the end of the match, pretty decent match, Alexa Bliss came out and attacked Carmella, which turned her heel, and she knocked Enzo off the apron, which helped Blake and Murphy retain the titles. So I guess she's their new valet.
And let me make sure I'm correct. Alexa Bliss, that new one, correct?
Yeah.
Like I said,
the one that faced Sasha Banks back in Ohio.
They had to do this because the reason they had to do this is because Alexa Bliss was less than impressive in her debut. Even from heel standards, she was they built her up for several weeks, and we were thinking this girl's going to come in and be. Huh?
Well, she wasn't a heel.
Not necessarily, but she wasn't good either. But that's the thing. Like, I think both on our end as fans and both on the back end, I think everybody knows that she wasn't exactly what they were hoping for. So this is a good move to put her with somebody, but I don't know. I don't know where she's going to go from here.
Mm.
She's just going to have to get better because she's no match for any of them, for any of the others.
Well, I'll talk about Cassidy and Enzo later on. We'll get into the match that Daniel wants to talk about. The NXT Women's title match between Sasha Banks and
Becky Lynch.
Pretty much match of the night.
That match. I love the steampunk intro. That was fantastic. Her hair looked great.
Yeah.
Her hair was right. This match.
It moved more like an edge revolve though.
It was fine by me. I didn't care.
I mean, it was good. It just reminded me of Edge.
Oh yeah, it was Edge, but this match could have stood up to anything. This match, in my opinion, this match would be a match of the year candidate. But I'm not saying just NXT. I'm saying WWE, the company. I think this match was so technically careful. Like they put a lot of work into this. Like it was fantastic. I would think. I would be surprised if Dave Meltzer didn't give it a 5 or at least a 4.5. It was a 5 to me. As a fan watching it, it was a 5. That match was pure out wrestling. It wasn't just women's wrestling. It was wrestling. I mean, that was a wrestling match. I mean, come on. If you didn't feel anything, you just don't have a soul, man. That was wrestling. That was some straight up wrestling. And freaking, Snoop Dogg's cousin, man, Mercedes, man, she tore it up. She is the best in this brief moment in time. In this very brief moment in time, it may be a couple of weeks.
And now the Boyz II Men music playing in the background.
Oh my God! It may.
You're the best around.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, at this very moment,
She's Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Yeah, she's the cousin of Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, she's Snoop Dogg's cousin for real.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes. You ain't seen the photos? He hangs backstage. That family, man. Snoop Dogg's family's in the business, man. Snoop Dogg hosts Raw, man. Snoop Dogg's in the business, man.
I bet her drug tests are interesting.
Oh my God. but yeah, like, dude, like right now at this very brief moment,
all I gotta say is
she's the best.
Don't go the route of RVD. Get busted.
Yeah. I hope
Too late.
Huh?
Too
late.
What? She got busted for pot already?
No, I'm kidding. I think she's smarter than that.
Here's the thing. Like I remember when I did a post about this match. Some people were saying that the biggest fear is that if she were sent. I think Justin said this. The worst fear is if she gets sent to Raw. I pray she never goes to Raw. It's a demotion.
Well, she's gonna go to
Raw.
Raw.
The general idea is to go to Raw.
You don't want to go to no. NXT is on the rise right now. You do not want to go to Raw. That's a sinking ship. That is a sinking ship right now. That you do not want to go to Raw.
They can't really afford to be a sinking ship right now.
Oh my God, that dude, like that's a demotion.
They want to make more money.
At this very short period of time, she is the best right now. She is the best.
Raw money, yeah.
I mean, the money is good, but oh my goodness, no! I hope she don't end up on Raw.
Well, it's not.
Would you settle for SmackDown?
Keep the belt on her. Just keep the belt on her. Keep her anchored in NXT. The NXT needs her. She's the best, man. She's right now. I'm talking about the reason why I say she's the best is because who else can go out there? Who else can go out there and have that kind of control and psychology? She's winning over every fan in the building now, to the point where somebody like Becky Lynch can go out there and put on like a 5-star performance against her, and they won't turn. They will not turn. You heard the cheers. Nobody would turn against Sasha. Even though she's a heel, they won't turn.
Well, they went back and forth.
No, they were defiantly.
Can anybody please explain to me what they were saying? They kept saying like, "No, she's not." And then
she's ratchet. That's that chant. They say Sasha's ratchet. No, she's not. It's that funny chant.
She's ratchet.
Sasha's ratchet.
No, she's not. They do that, and but
it's so great.
Yeah, those people, man. But yeah, man, like. She's to the point where I think at the end of the match, everyone like it was a feeling that God, Becky, we love you so much that we're going to cheer for you, we're going to sing your song and everything. But boy, we love Sasha. I'm sorry, it's just like we love you to death. We will sing for you, Becky, but Sasha taught you how to win. Sasha's the one who taught you how to win. It's like, man, It was wrestling, man. It was wrestling. When you got a crowd having emotion like that, having mixed emotion like that, you got wrestling. That was some wrestling. If you didn't feel anything and watch that match, I'll say it again. You're not a wrestling fan. You have any soul, man. You don't have a soul, man. That match was great. That was the best match of the night.
You don't have a soul?
You don't have a wrestling soul. You don't have a fan soul, man. You're not a fan. If you didn't feel anything after watching that, you're not a fan. You had to feel something watching that. If you're a wrestling fan, you had to feel something.
Okay.
That was a good match.
I don't think it gets more prolific than that.
I mean, what? You didn't feel anything, man? It was good.
I felt it was just,
It was good.
it was
It
beautiful.
was great.
I mean, I guarantee it, even though you have your feelings about it, she's going to get called up this year.
I know.
Yep.
I guarantee it, she's going to get called up.
Well, her and Charlotte.
It's gonna be a sad day for NXT, man.
Who's going to be first, her or Charlotte?
Charlotte.
I hope they get Charlotte and just leave her.
They probably won't call Sasha until like she loses the title.
Leave Sasha. Yeah, don't take the belt off.
If Charlotte came after Chamber.
Oh my God.
Huh?
This is Charlotte came after Chamber.
After Chamber, like the Raw after Chamber.
Why do they need them? Raw, let Raw, the Triple H. I mean, Triple H. Well, Triple H don't have to bleed his show for Raw. Triple H ain't got to bleed his show for Raw. Triple H about to make his own show.
The Divas don't really have a lot. I mean, they just got back Paige.
They
ain't got back Tamina, but let's be honest, Tamina pretty much Green is like champ.
It shouldn't be up to NXT to save Raw for its own mistakes. Raw is the one who wanted supermodels on there instead of wrestlers. Let them have their supermodels. Let us keep our wrestlers.
Well, that's Vince and Kevin Dunn.
Well, let's Vince and Dunn keep their supermodels. We want to keep our wrestlers, man. We keep them on NXT. Like screw Raw.
And plus,
I can't believe I just said that. I said screw Raw. Yeah, screw Raw right now. Screw Raw right now.
I mean, we got chicks like Eva Maurice, or whatever her name is.
Marie, you almost had it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Damn Raw! Damn Raw!
People,
it's Lana's show anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Lana's show. That is Lana's show.
Lana and Renee Young's show.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Is anybody really sold on her going face?
No, it shouldn't have happened.
It's happening.
They're killing Rusev by doing that.
Rusev's gonna be Mark Barrow.
he is about to become Mark Barrow. He is about to become Mark. If they had any.
He's already gonna. No, I'm not gonna insult him by saying Mark Barrow.
He's the best. They don't. In my opinion, they screwed up.
Said I'd be careful because not only is she getting put with Dolph,
which I don't understand that.
That relationship gonna get broken up real quick.
I don't understand that. Well, why are they putting?
You're gonna notice the accent slowly going away.
Well, she is.
She's gonna put the hair down.
God, and turn into a regular diva like everybody else.
I don't mind that.
I don't either. Let us have our fun, CQ. We're talking Raw.
The only bad thing is she won't get naked.
She what?
Never mind.
What did you say?
Nothing.
No, did you lie or what did you say?
Nothing. Let's move on.
I mean, here's the thing. I wanted to say this. Rusev, I guess there's not much more they can do.
I mean, they already fucked him up. I mean, he lost to Cena 3 times already,
which was stupid. They were ready. I guess they were ready to kill that character.
He's pretty much screwed now. I mean, look at Wyatt. He hasn't been the same since he lost to Cena.
I know Cena destroyed. They've had Cena destroy so many great characters.
I mean, he got hurt fighting Taker, which was still a good match, but still he got hurt. Now it seems like he probably hurt Ryback, so he probably gonna be in the doghouse for that.
Ryback effed up rib, wasn't it?
I think so.
The best. I mean, I've enjoyed, and that's the bad thing. I really enjoyed Rusev's run. I enjoyed it. But
I think he had one of the better debut runs than a lot of people.
He did good. I think he was fantastic.
And Paige both had great debut runs.
I think they did. And if they were trying to keep Rusev, then the best thing they can do is just eventually, I guess, do a Macho Man and have him redeem himself with Lana and bring them back together. That's if you're going to keep him. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to keep him. I think they're going to write him off after this. I think Cena killed another
I
one.
think they keep him until like he gets to the point of Damien Sandow, where they have another form himself of something really stupid,
Yeah.
and he goes
Like
around.
or worse, do like start doing a comedy bit with him.
Oh, Jesus.
They seem to they do that a lot with these heroes. Like
What are they doing to with Sandow? What are they doing to
something, and all of a sudden it becomes like a comedy thing.
Well, look at Sandow and Axel, Kurt's Axel. They ripping all the mega powers, which is stupid because
My wife was like, seriously, Hogan's cool with this?
Oh my
Hulk
God.
Hogan's cool with it. He's owned by WWE. He has to be cool with it.
Yeah, Vince has pulled his ass out of the fire.
And
it was like, my God, Axel.
And no disrespect to Sandow, but Jay Lethal did that first. He did it better.
He did,
and he got the permission from Macho Man. So
Jay Lethal is the master.
I don't give a shit if Manny Bravo approved or not. Now he got it from Macho Man himself. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, no one ever touched Lethal when it came to that.
No. Lethal is the best. Lethal.
Not even close.
His Ric Flair was.
I like you, Daniel, but you ain't even close, bro.
I like that meme that they put up on the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show, and it has Sandow dressed up as Macho Sandow, and then at the bottom they had a picture of Jay Lethal as Black Machismo. He said, "That's gimmick infringement."
It's like a triple entendre. Oh God.
But on to the next match, the NXT Heavyweight Title, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Good match, but it was kind of not as better as the first meeting.
But keep in mind, Sami Zayn still got some. He wasn't 100%.
Yeah, he was limited.
They told a good story, I thought. I thought the match was...
especially if you've been a long-time fan with a soul, you know their story.
Yeah, it's a good...
They were once one of the best tag teams on the planet.
Yeah.
And then I remember Owens being a lot skinnier back then, but anyway.
Yeah, he was.
So, but yeah, they told the story and it pretty much ended the feud, you know?
Well, I don't think it ended the feud. It postponed it.
Like, at least for the time being.
It postponed it.
Right now, there's a lot of people gunning for the NXT title. A lot of people, so.
It's a hot item, man.
It's the hottest item on the market right now.
Sami Zayn put up a good offense, but his injury got to him.
I thought he was doing a good job kicking his ass. He was going around there that was some heat, man. He was putting it on.
Yeah, Kevin Owens beat him up. Regal got involved, and Regal got decked. Then out came Samoa Joe.
Fantastic.
The whole planet just skyrocketed.
Fantastic. It was great.
Yeah. Not a fan of the music, but, you know.
Not a fan of the shirt. I was thinking about buying the shirt. And from what I heard, they said that thing sold out till mid-June. But it wasn't even that good. It's just
thank God he got to keep the name.
No, but you got to think though. I think eventually Samoa Joe's merchandise will become highly collectible because here's the thing. You think of the legacy of Samoa Joe. I mean, it continues. The man comes into a company and goes undefeated. That's what he does.
And somebody else has said, well, he got something to care about now. And the other company had nothing to care about.
Remember at the end, after the show, he told Renee, it feels like I should have already been here.
Boom.
You know?
He held...
And that was straight from the heart right up.
He's had some lengthy title runs. I hope he does get the NXT
21
title.
21 months with that ROH belt.
Think how long he had the TNA belt. It was insane.
Well, longer than 21 months, but
he didn't have that long. He had that long with the TNA belt.
It was it the X Division? He had one of them belts for a long time. He had one of them belts. Yeah. He held, but even the TNA run was lengthy for TNA though.
No, it was.
Yeah. And did you know what kind of deal he's got?
Yeah, he's able to do indie promotions.
It was a good deal.
August, I think.
The only way they let that happen is when someone.
I think they did it because Kenzo got injured.
Yeah.
And Zayn got injured.
You can come here and we'll talk about you, but you can still do this other stuff. It's just like a trial. It's like a trial.
They need a filler. They need to fill.
Let's see what you can do, and then probably the next few months, then it's gonna be an exclusive thing.
Yeah.
They.
When you got Triple H backing you up, you know you said it.
A lot of people. I mean,
look at Owen,
Joe,
Balor, whatever, TDO. I mean, all these guys, Triple H boys, and now Joe's gonna be a Triple H boy.
Well,
yeah, he's pretty much set.
Joe is good. I think Joe has a good rapport. Joe has a good rapport with a lot of people.
The only thing that can hurt Joe is he gets injured. That's the only thing that can hurt him right now.
Well, he's not the type that really gets injured a lot.
No, but I'm saying that's the only thing that would
if it happens, yeah.
Yeah.
But with NXT fans, they'll stick with you even when you're injured. I mean.
No, but with Sami Zayn getting hurt, Kenna getting hurt, Daniel Bryan getting hurt, Vince would probably look at it and says, we can't get these indie guys like this, and paying them all the money.
Joe has to be very careful.
Joe works a pretty safe style though. He works safe most of the time. I'm just
saying, you know how Vince is.
He can be a technical wizard at times.
Well, yeah. But you know how Vince is.
I think he's in a good place right now. He stays how he is. They better not dare pressure him to lose weight.
Well, he is because he lost some.
You know how they do with some of these people. So I think he's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Great seeing a Samoan out there not related to The Rock. And that's not racist. I'm just saying half of them are all related to each other. So
that family, man, that freaking family.
So good for him. I can't wait. Owens and Joe.
Wow.
Well, like I say, NXT TakeOver was pretty good. Solid card.
NXT's the best wrestling show on the planet.
Yeah.
It's doing really well.
The only one that can compete with is any show that's got the Bullet Club. That's about it.
Yeah, the freaking, what's it called? New Japan's on fire right now.
I told CQ we still need to buy Bullet Club shirts.
Yeah, we do. That show is on fire. They are on fire.
I still gotta stay up and watch the whole show.
Yeah, it's good. It's fantastic.
See, Fox in our time need to at least put it at 12, not 1.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. 12 would be nice.
But on to the next topic. News came that Austin's podcast will return to the network. And the first guest is going to be Paul Heyman himself.
Perfect. I'll be watching him.
There'll be lots of great talking. I can't wait to hear or at least read about it on the website.
Did anybody watch the Chris Jericho podcast?
I haven't seen it all with Stephanie when I read it, and I did have the network for a while, and I did see this scene on. I get what Jericho's like. He's like this on his party. He's not the hard-hitting guy. He's more like the kind of guy you would hear on the radio.
Yeah, he's more.
He's like the fun, jokey guy. He's not, he's just having fun. I like Jericho's podcast for what it is. I like it,
I think Cena's been on Austin's show before.
Yeah.
But I get this distinct feeling that Stephanie won't know part of Austin's show.
Yeah.
I think
him and Stephanie was a cool interview.
Yeah, but a lot of people saying that it was a softball.
Well, that's what he is. That's how Jericho is. He's like that on the podcast. He's very softball.
And plus, with what happened between her dad and Triple H, you kind of understand why she didn't want to go on Austin. She probably didn't want to go on Austin.
Austin would have broke her, really hit her. Not hit her, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm glad the deal worked out, and now with Stone Cold's box, and the fact that it's gonna, and soon it's gonna have Tinker in it.
You gonna have what?
The future guests are gonna be coming up on Stone Cold show. It's gonna have Sting and Taker.
Oh yeah, Sting, Taker's gonna be a good one.
Oh, that's gonna be worth it.
Probably be the best one.
If he's gonna break kayfabe, then it's gonna be good.
You got to. So with Stone Cold show, you gotta break kayfabe.
Which is kind of amazing because Taker is like one of those guys that doesn't want to break kayfabe.
No,
I mean,
the only time he didn't do it was for the Triple H DVD.
Yeah.
Where he did stay the same. Where he did break kayfabe was for the Triple H DVD.
Yeah, but he wouldn't break kayfabe for even the Hall of Fame.
And he did break kayfabe for the Monday Night War thing.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna break kayfabe for this, and You know, this is starting to seem like it really is starting to wind down for him.
Sting?
No, Undertaker.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
and like Sting too, probably. I don't see what else Sting needs to do. I mean, I think he can be done if he wants to.
I mean, the only thing that seems left for him is fighting Taker, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
If this is their way of telling us that it is gonna be those two at next Mania and it's gonna be it for them, then great way to go.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be listening to these podcasts or whatever, so it's gonna be great. I can't wait to hear what Paul Heyman says.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Another talk I want to get into. Let's talk a little bit more about.
He's gonna bring up CM Punk, isn't he?
What?
I said Stone Cold's gonna bring up CM Punk, isn't he?
Well, you know he's going to. He did it with Triple H and Vince.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Go ahead.
I want to talk a little bit more about Daniel Bryan dropping the Intercontinental title again. Dropping that title, and he's out indefinitely.
It's just he should have.
I guess
he should have toned it down and been more careful.
I mean, it's sad. I mean, the whole thing with the heavyweight title, now the IC title, it seemed like they were really trying to make the IC title relevant again with him, and then.
Especially coming off that great Mania ladder match.
Yeah. It's just
sad, and you know, it's really serious, you know. And now it's like talking like he might be done now, or for good, and you know, you know, you got it. Especially now, you got the DVD coming out. I mean, it's really sad.
Yeah, but they still he can still do surgery, but from what I hear is he doesn't like the doctors. He's like one of those do things everything organic guys.
You know, he's like an organic vegan type. He's like holistic medicine type. You know.
Yeah, and people were saying that's probably the reason why he's still hurt.
That's kind of what bit him in the ass in the first place.
Yeah. But it's just sad because, him with the IC title wasn't that bad, and probably bring back prestige to that title that's been missing for God knows how long.
Look at it this way, guys. Supernatural injuries require supernatural healing, man. Supernatural, he's out there, you're a professional wrestler.
Supernatural healing's not working out.
What the hell are you saying?
I'm saying he's a professional wrestler. If you're out there doing like all that kind of activity, I don't think any of that natural healing stuff's gonna help you when you're taking when you're out there taking bumps.
No, Dan Bryan did it to himself because he's still doing all the crazy shit that he did before.
That's what I'm saying. He expects the natural treatments to work.
He needs to do like Austin did when he came back and toned it down and stop doing all those things that got him injured.
You do that kind of stuff during main event time.
I understand why he did it because he wants to stay relevant, but what's more important, your life or trying to stay relevant?
Yeah, even RVD had to tone it down. I mean,
Yeah, Hardy had to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Who? You talking?
RVD and Hardy.
You talking about Jeff Hardy?
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy. Yeah, he toned it down somewhat. He toned it down. He still did big stuff, but he toned it down to much that he fucking injured himself in a motorbike.
I mean, he's dumbass. He was.
It's amazing. Until then, he never had surgery.
Well, he pretty much fucked himself now.
And now with Daniel Bryan, I hope, miracle, whatever, that he does get healthy, he does get to come back, and,
All I had to say is get the surgery down and stay out as much as you can until you heal, and that you are ready to come back and not try to rush things.
And you don't have to be super guy. You had your moment. You can just be here now. I mean, you don't have to do the big stuff anymore. So you're not going to listen to us, so you never know.
I mean, he can work a Bob Backlund kind of style, very technical. Like, he can work like a William Regal kind of style.
That's typically what it was in ROH. He was a Bob Backlund guy.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, because when he was the American Dragon.
In ROH, he had problems like this.
No, because he worked grappling, he worked chaining and stuff.
The only time it got bad is when he fucked up his shoulder wrestling Nigel McGuinness that one time. Other than that, nothing like this. So,
but the
plus side, at least we'll get to see him as a judge on Tough Enough. I wonder if maybe he'll be the Blake Shelton of the group. That's for anybody here who watches The Voice. I'm sorry.
Speaking of Tough Enough, I like to give a shout out to our members of the GWC who are trying out, and one of them recently, our friend Fred was featured. Was one of the featured videos on the website. It main feature, top of the thing. Fred, if he gets signed, it'd be great.
Cool, we have him back on the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And props to Fred Yehai.
Yeah, they need him.
Yeah, I hope they sign him.
Is Tough Enough's going to be on the network, right?
Yeah.
Or they're going to be on USA?
No, they're going to be on the network.
I thought it was going to be on USA.
No, well, it's going to be on both, probably.
Oh, probably. But I'm gonna watch it, you know.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. It's going to be interesting. Hogan, Page, and Bryan are the judges?
Yeah, Page, Bryan, and Hogan are the judges, which is kind of shocking that Page would be a judge.
Well, I'm sure. I bet you they asked Trish first if she didn't want to do it.
And I think the trainers are Booker T,
and
Lita.
And I think Billy Gunn.
Oh my, Billy Gunn.
Well, they got rid of,
I think Billy Gunn's the third one. I might be wrong. I don't know.
Well, they got rid of, what's his name, so.
Is Al Snow the head trainer?
Al Snow's in TNA.
Oh, never mind.
Al Snow's in TNA.
But,
well, maybe, it could work. It's interesting.
I probably just
you know what? I would have liked if Norman Smiley was one of them.
Norman Smiley would have been great.
I just tuned in to watch Page and Lita.
He's one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time.
He's an underrated trainer.
Yeah, he is.
But don't just watch him for Page and Lita. I mean, there might be some potential in that show.
This is Fred getting in there.
Fred, he's speaking of which.
For 6 straight months on NXT, so.
Speaking of which, we probably see him. He went over. I think if I'm not mistaken, this past weekend he went to ROH. I think he did. He went for. I don't know if he's going for training or whatnot, but let's send out our hopes for him. I hope he does well. I hope he makes it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Gee, come on, man.
Yeah.
All right. So because of this, WWE is doing another pay-per-view within spans of the pay-per-view they just got done doing. They bringing back Elimination Chamber. Is going to be WWE Network exclusive. And I think it is kind of interesting. Instead of the world title, the Chamber match is going to be for the IC title and the tag titles.
Should be something different.
And the card as it is now for the IC title is King Barrett, R-Truth, Ryback, Sheamus, Rusev, and Ziggler. It should be a good match.
Should be good, I hope.
Then for the tag titles, it's Los Matadores, why? Primetime Players, okay. Ascension, why? Lucha Dragons, okay.
Okay, that works.
Cesaro and Tyson Kidd.
Thank God.
Obviously.
And New Day, okay.
New Day's money. They are money right now.
New Day needs to make it work.
They're doing really good.
That's why I say okay, but Los Matadores and Los Matadores and the Ascension.
Yeah, I don't know why they're putting.
Why in the fuck isn't Luke Harper and Eric Rowan in this bitch?
I don't know. You need them for this.
It doesn't matter. They should be in there.
They should be in there. I think they.
Why the fuck is Los Matadores in here?
They need to take Los Matadores out.
I mean, primetime players, yeah, but if I had to choose between Los Matadores, primetime players, and the Ascension, I'll go with primetime players.
Well, obviously, you got to put primetime players. They're only one of the hottest teams out there.
Yeah.
They deserve so much more.
Yeah. But
I almost tended to pick them.
Yeah.
A side note, though, I know we didn't really talk. We didn't really have to. There wasn't anything notable about Payback, but there was one thing notable about Payback that I will mention on this show. The tag team title match was good. It was really good. It was fantastic. It was probably the match of the night.
So we got the 2 chamber matches. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but it says here that Kevin Owens is going to face John Cena.
Yeah, that's official. He's going to be fighting Cena at Chamber for the U.S. belt.
Why? Jesus, why?
Yeah, what's the point? They're going to keep the belt on Cena. I don't see the point.
But hey, that's for a guy that ain't even been in that long. That's a big pop.
I mean,
they must be real desperate.
He hasn't been there that long, and you're already going to be a WWE pay-per-view.
my problem is if they go with a definite finish on this, what is there to be gained? Cena's gonna.
They're not gonna do it.
They shouldn't. It would be stupid.
Finish where
it needs to be.
Some shit.
It needs to be that because
I think that's gonna be the new feud. I think it's gonna be Cena and Owens.
I would let Owens win. I'd shock everybody.
Because I think that's why I think Balor's gonna win the NXT belt.
Owens needs to win this.
He's gonna transition Owens to WWE or whatever. And Cena and Owens could be interesting. You saw how Owens stepped up to him.
Honestly, if they were considering the real characters behind these two men,
motherfucker was spot on that.
If they were considering the two characters between these two men, honestly, Owens would win easily. But
It's like, you don't ever give me advice. I've been doing this for 15 years.
He is a senior. If anybody's ever known his career, he is seen as senior.
That's fucking Mr. Wrestling right there.
It's Kevin Steen.
I wonder if he got in trouble for that. I wonder if he got in trouble for that.
I don't know. That's Steen, though.
Probably not. I think they let him get a little leeway. Like I told you, Triple H boy.
It's Steen, man. It's freaking Kevin Steen.
And I just love how they showed online his son watching it and used it on up the moon.
The only reason Cena's probably gonna go over in this if they're which I don't think they'd ever do a definite finish, but the only way Cena could win this is the fact that Kevin Owens doesn't have the package pile driver anymore because he can't use it in WWE. But that's just what it is.
I'm guessing DQ.
Yeah, DQ.
I think he's gonna hit Cena with the NXT belt.
But they also confirmed that at Elimination Chamber is going to be a triple threat match for the Divas title: Paige versus Naomi versus Nikki Bella.
Just give Naomi the damn belt.
Give Naomi the belt, please.
Just give Naomi the damn belt.
Have Paige win it and then have Charlotte come out.
That woman has the best wrestling boots in the business right now.
Who?
Naomi. Those are the best damn wrestling boots in the business.
How would y'all grade her heel turn?
How they bright up and all.
It's just there's nothing. It's nothing special.
It just takes me back to the day with kids wearing shoes whenever they step, they light up.
Yeah. I love those boots, but because they change color, that is the coolest thing I've seen in a while. But her heel turn, it's just common. It's nothing bad. It's nothing good either.
It's not even so much a heel turn, just her being pissed off.
Yeah, it's not so. It's just frustration.
Real emotion in there.
The bad thing is that she could probably be. She's like, I think, a few notches in terms of wrestling skill. She's a good few notches below Jacqueline, but she's nowhere near Jacqueline's level. Like she could be if she practiced more. Because I can, as a fan watching this, huh?
She ain't gonna touch Jazz.
No, she can't be. I'm talking about these women knew how to work. I'm talking about not saying that Naomi doesn't know how to work. I've seen her work, but I'm saying she could be a lot more crisp if she really put into it.
You know what would have been awesome?
She could be on Jacqueline's level.
You know what would have been awesome is if they could somehow get Jacqueline to come back to be like a manager or a mentor.
That would be fantastic. That would put her over huge. That would put her over because Jacqueline. That's the thing though. A lot of generic WWE fans don't know this, but Jacqueline is one of the best women's workers in American history. Like she could wrestle. Like if you ever watched her series with Dean Malenko and those beautiful transitions and chains, She can wrestle. Jacqueline can wrestle. Miss Texas can wrestle. Like, she can work. Despite what people say about, what she did to get where she was, she could work. Jacqueline was a wrestler.
Whether she's a freak.
Yeah. But I mean, that may be 100% true. But you can't take away the fact that she can get in that ring and work. I mean, even as a wrestling fan, you say. I mean, even if you're not even a wrestling fan, if you're just a WWE mark, she can work. She wrestled better for a good while. She wrestled way better than Trish Stratus. She was awesome. She was the best diva wrestler until Ivory stepped up, because Ivory was the best.
Ivory,
Jacqueline was
Holly,
Victoria. But none of them. The only one that could touch Jacqueline was Ivory. Like, Jackie was the best wrestler. Dude, did you watch her wrestle? Jacqueline could wrestle, man.
Even Victoria can look.
Man, Victoria was not as good as Jacqueline.
Her and Victoria,
Huh?
I need to debate her and Victoria.
Victoria was good, but she wasn't Jacqueline good. She didn't have them kind of moves, not Jacqueline moves. Like Ivory did. Ivory could out wrestle Jacqueline. Ivory could wrestle circles around Jacqueline, but like none of the other ones could.
When she had a chance to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
She didn't really get a chance to do that much.
Jackie was good, man. If you can get in there and go with Dean, you're good. If you can get to wrestle with Dean Malenko, you know what you're doing. Because Dean was good. Dean was something, man.
If they had a match together, who would you pick, Jacqueline or Sasha Banks?
Ooh, goodness. Ooh, that'd be a good match. That's a dream match right there, man. That would be a good match. That would be a good match. I think in her prime, in Jacqueline's prime, and Sasha now, there's no way to tell. Like, I don't know how it would go down. I don't know how that would go down. It'd be like a hairline finish, though. You know that would be a hairline finish.
That'd be a good three-way.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? In both ways, wouldn't it?
It'd be like a best of 7 or something. That's probably where I would go.
Yeah, I'd make that a best of 7. That they would, like, the fans would need to see more of that. It would have to be like, they'd have to go to 7 matches on that.
Where are the best of 7s? No one does that anymore.
Yeah, there were some
because
good
nobody
matches.
can hang like that.
Yeah, nobody can really hang like that no more. I would say if I was going to do a best of 7, this is a good discussion.
Who on the current roster can hang like that now?
Dolph could. Dolph Ziggler could do this. Dolph Ziggler. I don't know about anybody else, but
I don't know about that, man.
Dolph could do this. Dolph could dance.
Man, he too injury prone.
He's hurt. Yeah, he is.
Hold up, Neville.
Neville could do it. Neville. I'd say Neville and maybe Dolph could do this.
Why isn't he in the chamber match?
I don't know.
Who?
Neville.
He's gonna be feuding with Bo Dallas again. God damn.
Why are they doing that?
Because WWE writers are dumbasses.
Oh my God.
Not writers, but the bookers are dumbasses.
Yeah, the bookers.
Or at least get the next shot, whoever wins in the chamber.
If anybody's there, it would be Neville.
That's what I would have picked him.
But then again, they probably gonna give it to Sheamus with that stupid ass mohawk.
You really think they'll give it to Sheamus?
It should.
Knowing the WWE, they probably will.
Which is
You
stupid.
think they give it to Barrett?
Why would he need it? He had it already, and it was turned to
I'm just
shit.
saying, you're never gonna, at this point, they're never going to give him the world belt.
Yeah, but how many times he had it now, and they fucked it up so badly?
Still not more than Jericho.
Yeah, but Jericho hasn't lost a bunch of times with the title like that.
True. But,
Barrett does not need it. You gave him the fucking King of the Ring title. You know, he doesn't need the IC title. Just leave him alone with the IC title and just let him be.
But damn, that's the only one I can think of if you're hacking best of 7 is probably Neville. You know? I can't think of anybody else.
I would say Sami Zayn, but there's injury.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably good.
Well, Tommy probably could.
Yeah. Howard could. We're just basically saying any NXT guy can do it, except for Corbin, right? Is that where we're going with this?
I think so. I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, not Corbin, but, you know.
So you're saying that Enzo and Colin could?
Enzo is underrated, I think, now.
Honestly, Kofi could.
Oh yeah, that's what I need to bring up. Instead of
Yeah,
Los Matadores or
those three guys can do it.
instead of Los Matadores or Ascension, what about Enzo and Cassidy?
I agree. They are good.
You think they're ready?
I think they
I
are.
don't think that they should be brought up, but they could have
Not brought up, but it's a
if they're
fill.
bringing up Kevin Owens like that, then they should have did that with Enzo and Cassidy.
Enzo and Cassidy.
You know, do like they did with the Andre the Giant thing.
Enzo and Cassidy are getting their stuff together. They're pretty good. I think
just like a test.
That's another one this year. I think is gonna come out.
Just give them like a test run.
Enzo's
probably
good.
Like the next three NXT people or team, whatever I think is coming, is gonna be Charlotte, Enzo and Cass, and Owens.
Enzo is a heart guy. Enzo's the kind of guy who gets in there. He's a warrior. Enzo's a warrior. Cassidy's got the skill.
The only thing that worries me is can that gimmick get over with the fans?
What the Enzo?
Yeah,
Enzo could. They just have to Enzo could get over.
And how long can it last?
It lasts as long as they stick to the plan and make him and keep him as that strong-hearted character who will go out there and
but that's the problem.
Go through a war.
Paige was strong.
I know they blew
they
it.
Totally fucked her over.
I know, but see that's the thing. Like that's what I'm telling you. It will work. It will work if they brought Enzo on and they let him be that character who could wrestle for the Intercontinental title and have 3 false finishes in the match, keep getting the shoulder up, and the fans would love him because he's this warrior. You know what I mean? He would be over if they wrote it right. If they write for him right, he would be great. If they don't write for him right, he'll die quickly. He's the kind of guy who you don't have to worry about in the ring or carrying himself. From what I've been watching, he's got all that under control. You just have to write him a good story. If you write him a good story, I know this guy could carry it. Just by watching him, I know the guy could carry it. He got out there and made this tag thing work. He's got the voice. He's got enough skill to where he can get through where he can pretty much survive a match with anybody. He's got just enough skill where he can put on a great match with anybody. He's got that heart factor, and like I said, that's all he needs. You just got to write him a good story. Write him a good story, he'll carry it.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
He's in WWE. Yeah, I mean, if you put Enzo on a storyline in just about any other company, I think he would do well.
Let's end on this topic. Get ready because we're about to go off. This past week, it's been announced that TNA got canceled by Destination America. At first, they seemed to be moving from Friday to Wednesday. They also, while we were out, had Billy Corgan come in as what's he like?
He's like another creative guy. He's basically working with Dollhouse.
He's a wrestling barista.
He's working with Dollhouse.
Yeah, he's writing. They got that whole song now. And that's like one of the last things they got going good at Dollhouse.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they pretty much gave him the ball on that one. You don't like Dollhouse?
The Mimi and Taryn Terrell, yes. I don't know about the other chick.
I like the fact that Taryn Terrell's bad now. That's great.
And that she gets naked. Well, semi-naked.
You little horn dog. Well, that was outrageous.
Yeah, but it's not helping the ratings, apparently.
But then, how did Destination America cancel? What else you got going for you? That stupid Bush People show?
Well, apparently they said that the reason for it is that the advertisers don't want to advertise on the show. But I think that's just a fucking loophole.
To be honest, it's a horrible channel.
Yeah, and
that channel is horrible.
Yeah, well.
That whole channel itself makes Sharknado look like CBS, you know that?
Wow.
That was a good one.
But,
I can see Sharknado, so I can say that.
I don't know why you waste your time.
I was shocked one day when I found my dad was sitting and watching that movie.
Good Lord.
I went home one time and my dad was sitting in his living room watching Sharknado. I'd never been so shocked.
We go from TNA to Sharknado. That's how
my-
bad TNA is.
Not only that, I was watching part 1, then part 2.
Jesus. Anyway,
I watched part 3, probably.
Anyway, pretty much maybe the reason is apparently, and this is rumor, Dixie Carter has sent a letter to all the staff and the wrestlers about the situation, but she pulled a Russo and added that the Destination American people were stupid and may have sent it to one of the execs at Destination America, and that is why they canceled the show. And so Dixie and TNA responded by threatening to take legal action against people that are reporting about the cancellation, saying that everything is fine and nothing's wrong. But then again, these are the same people that lied and said that Russo wasn't in the company and he totally was, and kept lying until everything was blown out of proportion.
Wow. One of the things that...
So basically, if we go by what Meltzer is saying, they are on the air until September.
Well, I see why. We see why some people jump ship.
I wouldn't have to watch that channel anymore.
Look, I want to say what I say a bunch of times about TNA. TNA put themselves in this position. And, I can't really fault them because, I did drink the Kool-Aid and thought they had a chance against WWE. But if they...
It was sweet Kool-Aid, though.
Yeah, but...
before they tainted it.
Yeah, but if they did, basically they were like ECW. They kept to themselves. They had the money situation okay. And they just kept to themselves and didn't try to go up against WWE. They probably would be in the bad shape they are in now.
I don't think it was here's the thing. I don't think it was so much them trying to go up against WWE. I think it was more a factor of them trying to be more like WWE.
Yeah,
and trying to incorporate a lot more. It was almost as if the people in charge were trying to revive the WCW people, trying to take that and reclash. It's like trying to pick up an old broken sword and trying to go back into war. When you already had a good sword that you had made yourself. You know what I mean? This will be. I want to say this on air. This will be my final rant about TNA. I will, from this day forward, I'm not going to say anything more about the history of TNA because I think I'm serious. Over the course of, I've set up you can look back at any episode of this show. I have covered TNA thoroughly as to where they screwed up. I'm going to break it down very simply. TNA decided to leave professional wrestling genre and go into a more sports entertainment genre. And yes, there is a difference. I don't give a damn what people say. When you do that, and you don't have the right kind of actors, you don't have the right kind of writers, you have no business doing that because you had a good cast of independent wrestlers who had come over mainstream. You had the richest stock of young talent. You had a pretty much joint gender locker room that put on fantastic matches. You had a division called the X Division that was groundbreaking. You guys came up with some fantastic matches. You had people who could tell stories in the ring. You didn't need writers. You didn't have these these super high definition cameras. It looked a lot more grittier on when you watched TNA back then. You had a 6-sided ring, which no other American company was really using. You had everything going for you, and you actually started getting popular. And the one thing you decide to do at the midst of your rise, you decided to bring in Hulk Hogan and a number of other WCW alum. You signed Scott Steiner and a couple other people. You waste millions of dollars on this. You end up bankrupting yourself, and then you end up having to get Direct Auto to sponsor you.
And it gets worse because speaking of bringing in people, Eric Bischoff decided that him and his son is going to sue TNA for back pay.
Well, isn't that the final penis up the butt? You know what I mean? I mean, really.
Mighty big penis up the butt.
That is, speaking of Bischoff, when you're talking Bischoff, you're talking about a big
That should be
penis.
the title of this episode, penis up the butt.
Yeah, I think we should call it that. Bischoff. It should be Bischoff's penis up the butt. Like, really.
We already.
Today's episode is penis up the butt.
Yeah.
No, because we already got flagged before with that whole Mills thing. So.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What we meant is the candy bar in the hole. Would that work for you? It's a big Snickers candy bar. That's what it is for TNA. It's a big Snickers bar up the hole.
Oh my God! But yeah, to complete
Yeah,
my.
it's not kept it PG. I'm like this motherfucker.
Yeah, and like I said, it was too late anyway. They had already killed the product before they even left Spike. I mean, it was dead upon arrival on Destination, and it had to do a lot with just wasted money and mismanagement. Really, like it was just poorly written and poorly managed, and they should have stuck to what got them to the.
Well,
yeah,
the writings got a little bit better,
but it's like trying, to shoot like adrenaline to
but
a
what
dead
can
body.
they do now? I mean, the only saving grace that
I
think that has for TNA is Dixie sell it to either Paul Heyman or Jarrett.
Okay,
Jarrett's not doing it.
and that's the bad thing. They had it.
He got his own baby going.
Yeah, but he'll probably incorporate into Global Force Wrestling.
I said this off the air, and I was saying this: if worse comes to worse, and the company just completely folds, the best bet for Dixie to recoup any of the losses is to go ahead and prepare herself for the scrappers, which would be Triple H and Vince. They both want two respective parts of it. Triple H want maybe 3 or 4 people she's got, and Vince is going to want that library, and she's going to have to sell it at way below retail. I mean, she may not even get to sell it. She may have to almost donate it.
I don't even think Vince wants a library.
Oh, Vince wants it. Vince wants the library.
Maybe for the Sting and Angle stuff.
Yeah, he wants the library. Vince, I don't care what they say about me. Vince is going to buy that library. He said the same thing about WCW. He's going to buy the library.
WCW is a different story.
He wants that library. Vince wants.
WCW has a.
Maybe for Sting, Sting, Angle, and Hardy. That's about it.
No, they're going to need the Joe footage because they just signed Joe. They're going to want it for DVD. They're going to want no. Vince, don't fool yourself, guys. Vince wants that library. He will have it.
And plus, I don't see how they can get on the network because she pissed off the executives at Spike. She pissed off the executives at Destination America. Nobody's going to touch her.
The worst part is that Dixie's not only is going to have to sell off the assets of TNA, the library, some of her talent, but here's the bad thing: she's going to have to do it at a loss. She's going to take a hit. She's going to take a major hit.
Her dad's going to take a hit.
Oh man! Oh god!
I bet you now Bob Carter wishing he had sold it without that stupid stipulation. I bet you right now Bob Carter wish he had sold it off to Toby Keith and Jerry when he had a chance.
Oh yeah,
without that stupid stipulation.
All it does is give you more pumped to watch Global Force Wrestling.
Everybody heard me.
Seriously?
What?
Seeing that roster that he released, you really want to see that?
Yeah, I'm gonna see it and root for Justin Gable.
Oh Lord!
It's
and the bullshit, and I just had his name and I lost it. That one dude.
Dude from the Bullet Club.
Yeah, him. I don't know why Carl Anderson. Fine, I'll say for that. It's about because I'm gonna get to seeing Bullet Club. What do you want from me? And is that all they got?
Unless you're a fan of Lady Topper.
You know what? I need it to be successful because it's gonna get AJ to come.
I do like Rosie though, but
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and freaking Brodus Clay is there.
Oh God.
Well, he has been doing good with EC3.
Huh?
He has been doing good with EC3 though.
I also another one of the few things I've been liking is EC3. I just became an EC3 fan.
I think
The moment I started liking
that would be the one person Triple H probably will try to get back.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna
see how much EC3's improved. He definitely would take him back.
Triple H would definitely try to get him back.
There are about 3 or 4 people that Triple H will rip from TNA if it folds. There are about 3 or 4 people he's gonna rip.
I would say, like he's one of them. EC3 would be one.
Yeah. Triple H.
He'll take McIntyre back.
No, he won't.
Damn.
He won't take McIntyre, but he'll take.
Kenny King maybe.
Huh?
Kenny King maybe.
Baby.
I think he's gonna want him. I think Triple H may want him.
But Taryn Terrell, no.
No.
Cause she did Playboy, so that's her own.
You think you would take Brooke back?
It's hard to say.
She did New Modeling too, but it depends.
I would say Triple H.
Because Brooke can make an argument about Lana, but it just depends. I don't think she.
Triple H, like I said, I tell Triple H anyone but Jesse.
None of other stuff.
Don't let the Brooke get Cena Iron, but don't get anyone else.
Gail Kim's off the table because of her tweet.
Okay, that shit ain't happening.
That tweet. Well, it depends because she did tweet and said that Triple H at least knows how to book women. Vince needs a clue.
But she still did daddy though.
Here's the thing.
So
I wouldn't take Gail off the table.
Gail probably won't come back until Triple H has full control.
Yeah, when Triple H gets more strokes, he probably would. I've never say never when it comes to WWE because WWE is forgiving so many people's ridiculous.
Nah, she does Vince.
I mean, she's not in China category.
Plus she walked out on them, and she walked out on Johnny Ace. So
it's
gonna take a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
That's an agent you do not piss off.
If it's anything, go ahead and give EC3 the damn belt.
Well, I don't see they bring Kurt back. Maybe for a Hall of Fame.
They'll bring Kurt back. All that. They're very leery. They don't want. For some reason, they don't want Kurt. But here's the thing.
They do want Kurt, but they just didn't want to give Kurt what he wanted, like limited.
They want him, but they don't want him for
They want him to work. They want
wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. They want him, but it's not gonna be on his terms.
They want him like Hogan. They want to do the same thing they do with Hogan with Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt wants to dip in the whole.
Same thing with the Hardys.
If they did agree, Kurt Angle would have been back like that.
Kurt Angle would have been. He said it himself in an interview. He would have been. He would have come back.
Got the long overdue WWE DVD and.
Here's what I think could have benefited from bringing Kurt Angle back. Just to see Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan. That would have been good.
Yeah.
That would have been like a WrestleMania event.
Or him and Brock Lesnar again.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Oh yeah.
Those two wouldn't fail.
As long as Brock doesn't fuck up his neck like he did last time.
You know what? I think he would do it again just so they could nail it, just so they could relive it. They would do it again.
He almost fucking fucked himself up with that shit.
They would do it again. I think it would be funny.
I bet Brock put in good work for him.
Yeah.
Robert Roode, no, they won't go over Bobby. Sorry.
No, Bobby. He's overrated. He's one of the most overrated wrestlers.
Seriously?
He's overrated. Bobby is. He's a little overrated.
I don't know about that.
I watched Bobby, man. He's overrated.
Jesus Christ.
He's overrated.
That is overrated. They were young though.
Yeah.
Eric
The way
Young
they
is
keep
just.
pushing
Young is overrated.
The way they kept pushing him is like.
Bobby can work. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying he's overrated.
The only reason he got the TNA title was just so they could rip off Daniel Bryan.
Oh God.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they
Now,
wanted to.
When they take MVP back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take MVP back.
MVP hasn't really done anything to, say anything bad about him.
They'll offer him a job. They bring him back.
They'll bring him
I
back.
bet you they would take low key.
No.
You don't think so?
He's too gritty.
He got too much heat.
Well.
He's it's like, I wouldn't say he's Teddy Hart bad, but he's got some heat.
He's got attitude. You're right.
Yeah, but he's not like I said, he's not as bad a category as Teddy Hart is, but
Bobby Lashley.
Okay. Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, but that would be a good word of mouth for him.
I don't think they would bring Bobby back.
Producers have to vouch for him.
They got enough big guys like him. They're not going to bring Bobby back.
Depending on how pissed Vince was when he left.
I thought Lash to be like a Rhino type in NXT.
Maybe.
They would make him that because Bobby. The thing about Bobby Lashley is just that he's got some. I think that the business start notice he has a few issues in the ring that just never seem to get better.
How about the other divas? I mean, not divas, but knockouts.
The knockout.
Christy Hemme. Christy Hemme. No.
No, they don't need that.
Madison.
Angelina Love.
No. She's past her prime in WWE standards.
Would they be willing to give Kong another chance?
I don't know.
That's up in the air. I have no idea.
That'd be on Triple H. She kind of did Triple H dirty.
Yeah, that would be on.
That was like one of his first failures.
She would have to really win Triple H back over to do that. I mean,
but what about Madison Rayne?
I can see Madison Rayne getting a job.
Let's see, we'll knock out.
Madison.
Say, what about Rebel or Brittany?
Come on, Brittany should get a job. You know, she'll probably start off NXT, but I'd hire her.
Velvet Sky. I think she's with.
She's a package deal because if you get her, you gotta get Bully Ray.
No.
I mean, that's the only way.
But
I think she's at the age limit too with Angelina Love.
Bubba's in good graces though. I mean, they would give her something. But
how old is she?
I can't remember offhand, but she's pretty much at that age limit that WWE likes to cut off.
Yeah, like
divas.
I think during the Attitude Era, there wasn't a cutoff because they could
how many
put you in a
times
role.
she been with trying to get into WWE?
A long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's like WWE is the only company that didn't hire her.
Yeah.
She was pretty much everywhere else.
It's her age. I mean, you could get away with that back in the 90s, but now...
Yeah, they would take Maria back before they even give Velvet Sky a job.
Oh, Lord. What was the chick's name? Mimi?
Who?
The one at Dollhouse that I like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they're going to give her... She's too much of a new model also.
What the hell is her name there now?
I don't know.
I would love to see the return of Hamada on NXT.
She's probably the same agingly with Angela Love. Too old by WWE standards.
Yeah, they have to get younger.
Oh, I got one. Well, it's not a knockout, but would they take, even though they fired him before, would they take Bram back?
Who?
Bram. The British guy with the beard.
No. Hell, they won't even take.
You know who that is.
They won't even take. You know the dude that was with Magnus.
Oh no, he's not.
They won't even take Madness, and he's
no. They're not. They're not bringing Madness.
Hell, the only reason why Mickey's in TNA now is because WWE probably told her no.
That's not going to happen.
Well, that because Magnus' baby mama and all.
Yeah, and then that whole thing with her and Cena.
Now, would they take Storm?
No.
Abyss?
No. Too much Mick Foley. Plus, they don't want to do the hardcore stuff anymore.
Abyss is the hardcore guy. Abyss probably ended up in CZW.
I think he could go RH.
Yeah, maybe.
The Hardys?
Same thing with Kurt. Just for the Hardy.
They would consider Jeff over Matt.
Only if he's clean. If he's not clean,
that'd be the bitch of it.
WWE, yeah, Matt. Like I think Jeff could. The thing about Jeff, I think he could come back whenever he wants as long as he's clean because he just seems to prove that every time. They probably do a thorough check on Jeff and be like, okay, he's clean.
They might, if anybody give a limited day to him, probably Jeff. But he's got to prove that he's clean.
He had to give constant surprise drug test.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to watch him like a hawk. You got to pair him with Bo Dallas or somebody.
Jeff has a job as long as he's clean.
They'll give him what they give RVD. But he's got to prove that he can stay clean.
Oh, yeah, give him, like, the whole 90 days and, you know.
Because, I mean, those guys, people like Jeff Hardy and RVD, they're going to be over no matter where they are. It's just the fact that, you know.
Or you could do, with some of these guys, what they do with Jericho, just have them do house shows.
I don't even understand that anyway.
That's what Jericho's doing now. He doesn't want to be on TV. He's just doing house shows.
Why?
Little money in the pocket.
Limited.
Little money in the pocket. Little cash here.
In the house show, you can get the wrestle Finn Balor, so.
Sad.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Tommy, but you know, the Tommy tour. It was soon.
Sadness.
And, you know, so. Did we cover everybody?
We covered Gale.
Good for us for remembering all these people. We're at the press. Oh, wait. Would they take the Wolves back?
I think they tried and they still couldn't get them. They couldn't even get the Young Bucks.
Oh, Young Bucks don't even want to.
Then Young Bucks pretty much went, fuck them, fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
Briscoes did too.
Well, I think didn't they offer the Briscoe something? They almost went, but then they just
They
turned.
almost went, but because they wanted right up to the main roster with the NXT, and they kind of got their setting and where they live at, you know, and they just schedule-wise, they seem to be better fit there, which is a shame because they would have, just like the Young Bucks, Briscoes would have killed in WWE.
But you gotta understand, when you're the Briscoes, like,
They would have been Southern Kings in WWE.
they would have been. But here's the
They
thing.
would have been the New Jersey King Lawlers, you know?
Here's the thing about the Briscoes, though. When you're the Briscoes and you actually are making money in the business, and you can
Jade, that's her name, Jade.
Yeah. I mean,
Jade. Okay, you're right.
you know, you're making money in the business, and you don't have to.
Did we ever say anything about Rebel?
I said they should. I said they hire.
What about Havoc?
But go on. You're talking about Briscoes.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, you know, like I said, when you can make money other places, when you actually can make money in other places and on the independent scene or in the other parts of the business, and you don't have to live under the. And yes, there is a certain tyranny to working under WWE. When you don't have to live under that, then you're very reluctant to go. I mean, if you can make, if in a 2-week period you could make a good $4,000 in a 2-week period, you're good. I mean, you're pretty much good. I mean, when you can make that,
guys, they don't get paid that much.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you can.
With NXT, you get paid with experience.
There are independent wrestlers who make way more than the people on the NXT roster.
Oh yeah, that's why Young Bucks didn't go.
That's what I'm saying. There are certain people who can go around and live by their own rules and make more money than people that are, you know, on WWE developmental. And you would think that WWE developmental would make a good little salary, but I mean, it's nothing compared to what you can make if you're over and you're freelancing and you can go to any town and you can work for any company. Yeah, you can go to any town or country and you can make, like, okay, Davey Richards can go around which he has done here in Georgia. He just goes around. He can go around, charge $2,000 a night. Just like, bam, bam, bam. I'll go to. Okay, I'm gonna be in 3 feds in Atlanta this week, and I'm gonna make $2,000 each show. You're making, and you know, with travel expenses, as long as you travel smart, you go around to all these things, and you just work smart. You're not overworking. You work yourself smart. You can make a fortune. I mean, you know, you're keeping yourself healthy. You go around, you work these shows. You know, you keep a good little road schedule. I mean, you make $2,000 in one night. You make $1,500 in one night. It's just, you make $1,200 one night. You're doing well. If you could do that 3 nights out of the week.
They wouldn't even get 99 for Mr. Anderson, would they?
Maybe.
He got too much baggage. You know, Cena and Orton don't even like him, so. And,
What about Havoc?
I
would too, but I don't think so. She doesn't fit in the mold.
I don't see it happening, but I think she's dated one guy that's there already.
Back in the early 90s.
Samuel Crow.
Yeah. Back in the early 90s, somebody like Havoc could get over, but
She could be the new Luna Vachon.
Yeah, I mean that would have worked back in the early '90s and the '80s, but not now.
Not now.
Like not on WWE television, though.
No.
I mean, it worked elsewhere, but not on WWE television. The way they got that thing designed, I mean, it's just that way, you know. It is.
Yeah.
Well, I just gonna sound like a silly question. All this reminiscing about different wrestlers. Whatever happened to that guy Heidenreich? Whatever happened to that guy? Maybe somebody. I just maybe a silly question. I don't. He just vanished.
That's a pretty silly ass question.
You just brought up Heidenreich, really?
I know.
You're wondering about Heidenreich?
Whatever happened to that dude?
Ugh.
I don't know.
I'm just amazed that you brought up Heidenreich right from the
It was
show.
random. It was
God
completely
damn.
off random.
You could have said Snitsky or somebody. You said
No, Snitsky.
God damn.
Wow, that was random.
That's just now thanks a lot. Now I'm thinking about that theme song. Remember,
It could be worse.
Yeah, the right arm going up high. Damn right.
Oh my
It
god.
could be worse. It could be thinking about him and Michael Cole.
See?
Yeah, the bring that up.
Yeah. I mean, that happened. We were on the phone when they happened. Oh my god. We were like, what
I
is?
remember.
We were on the phone. It was hilarious.
And that piece of paper and everything. You just.
What was that? Oh my god.
Has Jerry Springer talked about that yet?
I don't
Oh my
know.
god, I haven't seen this shit yet.
I'm sure he'll
I was going
cover.
to ask you if y'all seen that. Is it good?
I hadn't seen
No,
that.
not yet. Well, that's it for another triple threat. I gotta go wash my.
Right.
I gotta go wash my eyes out with some bleach and maybe try
I'm
to
gonna go find a Snickers bar and put it in the hole.
try to look at some pictures of Jade and Terrence Terrell.
And Sasha Banks.
That too. But I'm not thanking California Kid and
Definitely.
the Pike.
Yeah, and
Thank
Sasha.
you so much.
And Sasha.
We're the only show that will talk about Snickers in the hole and hiding right.
Yeah, somebody tell Sasha to dump Mikasa and get with a real winner.
That who?
Her fiance.
The seamstress.
Yeah.
Good lord. As if I need. Never mind. And thank you.
Friends.
Tell your friends, please comment, subscribe, like us, and we'll see you later.
Peace.
Snickers bars for everybody.
Yeah.